time to start working on the project car, isn't it, Jack?
Yes.
So, after the last video on this, we kind of came into one little slight problem, but we think we know what the issue is. So it all starts up fine. We drove it, test drove it, and all that sort of stuff. However, it seems to not want to stay running. Now, if you rev it, it's perfectly fine, but we have a feeling that because obviously when we bought it, the accelerator was actually stuck down, so we had to work the throttle body a little bit to unloosen it. So we think that that was seized. So we still think that that's seizing a little bit and keeping the throttle body closed completely, don't we, Jack?
Yes.
Jack's just emptying the oil because we're going to do an oil change on it as well. We're going to do a little bit of a service on it. We're going to get it up on the ramp, check what's underneath it. It does do a little bit of a body fart as well, doesn't it?
I don't think we can show them.
Why?
Shall I show them now?
Shall we show them?
Before we do anything.
Okay, we'll show them. We'll show you now, the little body fart. But before we do go any further, Curtis, what do you think of the flip car?
Well, we're going to have fun with it. Definitely going to have fun with it.
This is the first time you've actually saw it, isn't it?
Yeah, I knew we were getting one, but obviously today's the first time I've seen it, and it's...
what do you actually think for the money?
I think it's pretty good, to be fair. I kind of like them anyway. I do like the GTOs.
Well, you're a stupid person.
No, I think they're alright.
No, they're not that bad. They're alright.
I think they're alright. And think for the price, I don't know if you've told them the price.
Yeah, we told them the price.
I think the price is really good. Like,
Could be
for
worse,
what
though.
we've got. Could be worth. But yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
so
fun.
obviously with that though, we obviously haven't told you, but
You go on.
you're going to get your live reaction right now. We're
Am
letting
I?
the people decide what colour to wrap it,
Alright.
and we're letting the people decide what to put on it.
Sick. That's going to be fun.
So they're gonna decide the body kit. They're gonna decide.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're gonna decide pretty much. Obviously, it's gonna be twin turbo
Everything.
and it's gonna have nitrous, but pretty much everything they're gonna choose. We're gonna
Wow.
go through a load of stuff.
We're going to drive around in a bag of nails.
So if people want it
They'll
bright
just be
pink,
trolls. So
I'm
people
telling
will be
you,
like, oh, cover it in
if
cardboard.
people want it bright pink,
Yeah, gotta do
we're
it
wrapping
right.
it bright pink.
I'm happy with that.
Like whatever colour people decide,
This
that's
colour.
what we're gonna go for. Pretty much like that, yeah. Right, so as I was saying, we're gonna take the oil out, but we're gonna show you the little body bit first. So go on, Jack. Fire up. So hopefully you guys are loving these little videos. I think we're gonna are we gonna strip the interior out as well, back seats?
Yeah.
Gonna strip the back seats out, I think,
back seats
today.
are pointless. Show them the leg room.
Yeah, let me go around this side.
Just pointless.
You can't even see. So let's
Can't
go.
even get in there. Look at me sat in there, or one of us.
Not gonna happen. No, you can't fit it. Alright, so Jack's gonna start it and just show you this little body bit that she does, if she don't cut out. So, obviously it's got no decat on it, has it, Jack?
No, it needs one.
It does need one, so we actually think that once it's got a decat on,
Fire.
it's going to have lots of fire. This is literally just going to be so funny to do. But we are thinking of doing a decat just until we do, because obviously when we put the twin turbos on, we've got to get a custom manifold. And with the, whoa! I nearly went flying. But with the twin turbos, obviously we've got to get a custom manifold made and a custom exhaust for that manifold. So we're just going to have a little bit of fun. We've actually looked online, and how much is the decat pipe, Jack?
40 quid.
40 quid. 40 quid for a 3-inch decat pipe. Yeah, for this. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. But we are going to get it up on the ramp and inspect underneath it. We think that the rear brake lines may be corroded, won't we, because of the last MOT. But that's something we can sort really easy, isn't it? Jack's the flaring master.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. You won't.
Yeah.
So we're obviously going to get some new plates for this as well from our sponsor. You'll see that at some point in the future as well. So, but the bodywork on the car is pretty much okay. There's not really much wrong with it. And speaking of, filters here right now. So we're going to go ahead, start draining this oil. So enjoy these little cinematics. See you guys shortly.
must pay homage to him.
So while the oil is actually draining, we're going to take this opportunity to look underneath the car right now. So we're going to go under here. That's just testing some little bits under there. Don't worry about him. The sump is extremely crusty. As you can see, it's not looking very pretty. The belts and everything don't look too bad actually, Jack, although the timing belt has never been changed, so we probably are going to actually change that. The exhaust, it looks a little bit like it's seen better days, but again, 25-year-old, it's going to look a bit, crusty. You know, yeah, crusty. So this exhaust is actually touching the sump here as well, which doesn't really look very good. And I mean, to be fair, to say it's actually 25 years old, it's not actually that bad. So if you go back down here, we've got silencer sat right there, decat, I mean, not decat, sorry, the cat sat right there. And then obviously we've got the brake lines going all the way down here. Somebody's done a bit of a bodge job here in this section where there's a lot of corroded stuff. Props to Curtis for following me with the light. But yeah, there's a lot of corroded stuff underneath there.
Smells as well.
Yeah, we don't want to. It's old. Old things always smell.
You talking about yourself?
Smell.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to obviously look at all this and make sure this is all good as well. We did find, didn't we, Jack, about the handbrake?
Yeah.
What about the handbrake?
Okay, it don't work.
Hey?
It's a bit floppy.
It's what?
Floppy.
So yeah, that don't really do anything. Underneath here, we found also the shockers on the front are leaking. Shockers on the rear are actually not too bad, really. It looks like it's actually had lowering springs already, doesn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
Because these don't actually look that old. They've actually still got paint on. If we've got this side as well, they're not actually that bad. It's had some brand new tyres. Obviously, here's the exhaust as well, right here. We're probably going to change all that up, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah.
But this last section looks a lot newer than the front section, right there. If we look on all that bit, so from the cat forward, obviously none of this has been replaced. You can see right there the quality of it is just completely different. Whereas if you go here backwards, it looks like it's actually stainless steel. So that's not been on there very long, I don't think. There is actually a receipt for this. It did used to have a decat. Did you know that, Jack?
Yeah.
And then it did actually used to have wheel spacers on it as well. So somebody has done a few modifications to it. There's a few bits of rust right here. It's not that bad though. This side did get re-welded back up right here. This is why this is all good. I think we spent 700 quid getting that re-welded, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, so
it
this
could
side,
do with an underseal though.
yeah, this side is going to need the same, to be fair. Look at that. Look at that one. That one's all fresh. So we're probably going to do that at some point just to sort it all out. We're going to grind
Oh my god, Jay!
What did you just do?
I pushed his old. You will when it fucking collapses.
Track cut. Old Jack. Don't do
Mate,
that.
he's just put his finger all the way through it.
I'm just more worried about the car shaking. Jack. But we're probably going to sand all this stuff off and all the surface rust and underseal it at some point as well, just to give it a bit more protection. Again, like I said, it is an automatic as well. Yeah, it is a little bit dirty, but we are going to change that from a automatic to a manual gearbox, aren't we, Jack?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So there's plenty of stuff for us to do. The oil is obviously getting changed and dropped now. We've got the new filter that Euro's bought us as well, so that's going to get changed. We're going to check obviously all the coolant. We're probably going to do a coolant flush just to make sure that's all good as well. But to be honest, are we going to clean that throttle body out, or do you think it's not needed anymore? Because we've had it running again for a little bit, and to be fair,
It stopped sticking.
it has stopped sticking and it's not cut itself out. So we think that we don't really need to do that anymore. What we'll do is we'll do some more test drives, see if it does it, and probably go from there. But in all honesty, I don't think we're going to need it. So we are going to let you guys decide, like we said, on who's wrapping it. I mean, what colour's going to be wrapped and all that sort of stuff. What body kits you want us to put on it. That's going to be down to you guys. We're probably going to regret this, but it's going to be funny. So you guys just comment down below, send us some links for everything you want us to put on it. Again, we're going to be stripping the rear seats out of this, and we will hopefully soon be fitting some twin turbos. We've been looking at the front end. There's not much room at the front of the V6. We can make room, we can make lots of room. There's not much room at the front, but at the back there's loads, and I mean loads and loads of room. But obviously with it being the opposite side, so the V's sat that way, rather than like in the 350 it's that way. If that makes sense for you guys. So we're going to see what we can do with that.
Have a look at this lovely fluid.
Shall we have a look? Drop me down. Drop me down. Oh. Smells a bit fuely, that does, doesn't it?
It's a bit.
It's not been changed for a while, has it, that? Ooh.
Oh, what? That's dead weird.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
A bit of ASMR for you there, lads.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, this definitely does need doing though, doesn't it? Because look at that. You want, wait, okay.
Definitely ASMR now.
Here we go. This is what he wants you to hear. This is why he's saying shush. Every time. But you could see that there was a lot of... There's a bit of metal in there, to be fair. There's quite a bit of metal in there. But again, with the sump being as bad as it is, that could just be from the inside of the sump.
It's a lot of corrosion.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
fucked. Oops.
Yeah, oops. So we're not really worried about that. So we're going to put this fresh oil in, put the new filter on, and Bob's your uncle.
That's a funny colour this is.
Racing green.
Alright, so the oil change is now done. She's running all nice and perfect, and we've just spotted something on the shelf which we'll see you guys in the next one for, because we didn't expect to do this straight away, did we? But we've just spotted something, well, two things. So get ready for its first mod, hey? Get ready. First two mods. So see you guys shortly. Subscribe, notification icon on for this twin turbo FTO nitrous build.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.